guys, it's Daphne and I'm coming to you again from my room. So today I thought I would show you how to do an everyday makeup tutorial. So I already have on foundation and concealer and some setting powder, but now I'm going to show you how I would do my eyes and also blush and lips for just every day. So to start, we want to prime our eyes with this Urban Decay eyeshadow eye primer. So just apply a little bit on the lids and then rub it in all over, like even up under your eyebrow. So to start, I want to use this MAC eyeshadow, and it's called Rice Paper. And I'm just going to use a flat brush to pat this on all over the lid, and I want it to look really solid, like a really light color. So let's see. Even up a little bit thinly underneath the eyebrow. Like that. Do the other eye. Blend it out with your finger if you have any harsh lines that you want to get rid of. And if it's still not quite where you want it, just a little bit more on the lid. Okay, now you have this nice light color all over your lid. Now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to use the color called Hustle. And it is this one right here. It's sort of purple, a little bit dark. And I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush and just sort of pat that in there like this. Blow off any excess. And now we're just going to run this through the crease of the eye. You don't want too much because you don't want it to look too solid and dark, and I think it's better to just have a little bit and then to keep going over it until you have however you want it to be. Okay, that's how it's starting to look on one eye. Now we'll do the other. Just keep running it through the crease. And now, see how it's a very pretty contrast between the light and the dark, and then once you have your mascara and your eyeliner on, it will really bring the whole thing together. So do that until it's however you think looks best. And now we're going to line our eyes, and I'm going to use this NARS eyeliner. It's a really good one. It's sort of a more crayon type thing. But I'm just going to do a very thin line on the top of the lid, not underneath and not winged out or anything like that. Like that. Do the other eye. Now our eyes are lined. And I like to take this white eyeliner. This is just a basic from the Sephora brand. And I like to line underneath of my eyes and sort of in the corners here. And it really brightens and opens up the eye, I think. So let's do that. I think it just really makes the eyes look more awake and more wide, more open. Now I'm going to put on some mascara, and then my eyes will be all done. This is Waterproof Mascara by Dior. I think that Dior has some amazing, amazing mascaras. Go up and down on the eyes. It really makes the eyelashes look a lot longer. Now, generally, depending on where I was going, I would probably put on some fake eyelashes. Maybe a strip, a really natural one, but I really like to do individual eyelashes, but I'm not going to do that right now. So for the rest of my face, the first thing I would do is I would take some bronzer, which this is my favorite. It's Bobbi Brown, and it's in Bali Brown. And just take this blush brush from MAC, and just kind of spin it around in there, and then flick off any excess. And in order to make my cheekbones pop a lot, I'm going to suck in my cheeks and then just kind of go underneath the cheekbone like this. And then down on the jawbone. Get a little bit more. And then to really warm the face, just a little bit up along the forehead. Kind of do a little bit on the cheeks a little bit too. And the other side. Really give some nice definition to the face and make everything look pretty. And now I'm going to use just a little bit of blush on the apples of my cheeks. And this is, I've used almost all of it. It's called Sunbask, and it's MAC. It's a really good color. Just kind of swirl your brush around, flick off the excess, and just pat a little bit right here underneath the eye. Kind of circular, but just kind of pat it around. Just until you have a nice little bit of a rosiness to your cheek. A great thing about the eyeshadow is that you can use any colors you want. I just like the way that the light and the dark look together. You know, you could use two pinks, you could use purples, you could use golds, whatever you want to use. So that is the blush. And now, lastly, I'm going to use the Chanel powder in Moonlight that I love so much with glitter. It has a really nice little powder puff in it too. And I'm just going to kind of flip that over and get some of that on there. And then I like to pat it along the jawbone, a little bit on my temples, maybe a little bit on my neck, and just have some sort of nice glow to your face for the rest of the day. And now I'm going to do my lips. My favorite, absolute favorite lip liner is the Chanel one, and it's in nude, and I've had it for a really long time. It's lasted me like 3 years, and I love to use it. I use it like almost every day. So I'm just going to line my lips. I like to do a little bit of a thicker line on the bottom. And then just kind of thin on the top. And the great thing about this lip liner is it has a brush on the other end, so then you can take it and sort of blend everything together. It gives such a nice color to the lips. It's very natural. Then I take this Stila lip and cheek stain, actually. Crank it a little bit. And I like to just put this in the middle of my lips. I like the contrast from light to dark. And lastly, this Revlon lip butter in pink truffle, which is one of my favorite things, as you all know. And that's it. My makeup is all done. Now I might curl my hair or flat iron it or do something to it, but this is generally how I do my makeup for every day. I hope you guys like it. I hope you try it out. Let me know in the comments below. For more fashion tips and the dish on your fave celebs ensembles, come see me next time on my Look of the Week.